In this podcast episode, Konstantin Kisin shares his insights on various pressing issues facing the Western world today. The conversation delves into topics ranging from political polarization to the role of media, the importance of family, and the future of Western civilization. Kisin begins by addressing the growing political polarization in the West, particularly in the United States and the UK. He notes that the political landscape has become increasingly divided, with individuals often identifying more with their political affiliations than with their communities or even their families. This polarization has led to a culture of identity politics, where people are categorized based on their race, gender, or political beliefs, rather than their individual merits or character. Kisin argues that this trend is detrimental to society, as it fosters an environment of mistrust and animosity. He emphasizes that the caricature of the left as well-meaning but misguided, and the right as factually correct yet morally reprehensible, has created a toxic atmosphere where constructive dialogue is nearly impossible. This division not only hampers political discourse, but also affects personal relationships, as individuals feel compelled to choose sides rather than engage in meaningful conversations. The discussion transitions to the importance of free speech, a principle that Kisin believes is under threat in contemporary society. He reflects on his own journey, noting that advocating for free speech has often been labeled as a right-wing stance, which he finds perplexing. Kisin argues that the ability to express differing opinions is fundamental to a healthy democracy, and that the current climate of censorship and self-censorship stifles innovation and progress. Kisin highlights the irony of how free speech, once a universally accepted value, has become a contentious issue. He points out that the suppression of ideas, particularly those that challenge the status quo, leads to a stagnation of thought and creativity. By fostering an environment where individuals feel safe to express their views, society can cultivate a more vibrant and dynamic discourse that benefits everyone. As the conversation progresses, Kisin addresses the role of government in fostering economic growth. He argues that many Western governments have adopted policies that prioritize ideological goals over practical solutions, leading to economic stagnation. Kisin cites examples from Hungary, where pro-family policies have successfully reduced abortion rates without directly legislating against it, demonstrating that positive incentives can lead to better outcomes. Kisin emphasizes that the focus should be on creating an environment conducive to growth, which includes reducing regulations and making energy more affordable. He believes that a thriving economy is essential for addressing many of the social issues facing the West today. By prioritizing economic growth, governments can create opportunities for individuals to improve their lives and contribute positively to society. Immigration is another critical topic discussed in the podcast. Kisin expresses concern about the current immigration policies in the UK and the US, arguing that they often fail to prioritize the needs of citizens. He points out that while immigration can bring benefits, it must be managed in a way that does not undermine the social fabric of the host country. Kisin suggests that a balanced approach to immigration is necessary, one that welcomes those who can contribute positively while also addressing the concerns of local communities. He believes that failing to do so can lead to resentment and division, further exacerbating the already polarized political climate. By fostering a more inclusive and thoughtful immigration policy, societies can work towards greater cohesion and understanding. The podcast also delves into the state of legacy media and its declining credibility. Kisin notes that traditional media outlets have struggled to adapt to the changing landscape, often resorting to sensationalism and clickbait to attract viewers. This shift has led to a loss of trust among the public, who increasingly turn to alternative sources for news and information. Kisin argues that the decline of legacy media is not solely due to its failure to provide accurate reporting, but also reflects a broader societal shift towards individualism and customization. As people seek out content that aligns with their beliefs, the media landscape becomes fragmented, making it challenging for traditional outlets to maintain their relevance. Kisin believes that for media to regain credibility, it must prioritize integrity and accountability over sensationalism. The conversation shifts to the influence of social media on public discourse. Kisin highlights how platforms like Twitter have transformed the way people communicate, often amplifying outrage and division. He points out that while social media has democratized information sharing, it has also created echo chambers where individuals are exposed only to viewpoints that reinforce their beliefs. Kisin emphasizes the need for a more balanced approach to social media, one that encourages healthy debate and diverse perspectives. He believes that fostering an environment where differing opinions can be shared respectfully is crucial for overcoming the polarization that currently plagues society. By promoting constructive dialogue, social media can serve as a tool for positive change rather than a source of division. Kisin shares his personal experiences as a father, discussing how parenthood has reshaped his worldview. He reflects on the profound responsibility that comes with raising a child and the importance of nurturing strong family bonds. Kisin argues that a stable family environment is essential for the well-being of children and, by extension, society as a whole. He emphasizes that the values instilled in children during their formative years have a lasting impact on their development. Kisin believes that prioritizing family life and fostering strong relationships can help counteract some of the societal issues currently facing the West. By investing in family, individuals can create a foundation for future generations that promotes resilience and community. As the podcast nears its conclusion, Kisin reflects on the future of Western civilization. He acknowledges the challenges that lie ahead, but remains optimistic about the potential for positive change. Kisin believes that by addressing the root causes of societal issues and fostering a culture of open dialogue, the West can navigate its current challenges and emerge stronger. Kisin argues that the key to a successful future lies in recognizing the value of Western ideals, such as individual liberty and personal responsibility. He believes that by embracing these principles and working collaboratively, societies can create a more prosperous and harmonious future. Kisin's vision for the West is one of hope and resilience, grounded in the belief that positive change is possible. Throughout the conversation, Kisin emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility in shaping one's life and the broader society. He argues that individuals must take ownership of their actions and decisions, recognizing that they have the power to effect change in their own lives and communities. Kisin believes that fostering a sense of agency is crucial for overcoming the challenges facing the West. He encourages listeners to reflect on their own lives and consider how they can contribute positively to society. By taking responsibility for their actions and choices, individuals can create a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same. Kisin's message is one of empowerment, urging people to recognize their potential to make a difference. Kisin concludes the podcast by stressing the need for hope and optimism in the face of adversity. He acknowledges that the challenges facing the West can be daunting, but he believes that a positive outlook is essential for driving change. Kisin argues that by focusing on solutions rather than problems, individuals can cultivate a mindset that fosters resilience and progress. He encourages listeners to embrace a hopeful perspective, recognizing that change is possible and that collective action can lead to meaningful improvements. Kisin's message is one of encouragement, urging people to remain steadfast in their commitment to building a better future for themselves and their communities.